Well, gamers, I'm tired. I just woke up. And also, I was asleep. Um, yeah, so I hadn't seen any of this yet. We're gonna take a look at it. Actually, I'm gonna get a drink first because my throat is killing me. Pause. Unpause. I have nutmeg. It's different. Anyway, let's get into this, right? So what's the live stream? So, you know, that's what I'm supposed to be doing, right? All right. Ooh, wait, that's way too loud. Shit. Ow, my ears. See, this is the thing about streaming sub. It's like you've got multiple different dials for sound, and one of them's like always off. Like even this is probably too loud. Um, I don't know. I gotta like recheck the audio again. For me, it normally sounds fine, so it is what it is. Yeah, yeah.
It's
IPC.
sparkling clean. Who is ruining the conductor's work?
Though this feather does look similar in shape to
Oh, hey,
my
Sunday.
ear feathers, it is of a different color, and thus unlikely to be mine.
Well, come on, conductor. You know me. I care more about my hair than anyone else. If I was really shedding that much, I'd be jumping out of my chair right now. Hey, you feather shedder! Who are...
Oh man, this
Albert.
anxiety is making me lose hair!
So, it's you!
Bro died. Oh, trailer?
Ah, welcome to the party car, nameless. Would you like to have a drink, a snack, or commence party time?
Bro, I wish we could get in the bath. It's a crime that they didn't do that.
We may not be able to get a party started right now, but please
They're
feel
lying
free
to you.
relax and unwind here.
The stars are numerous, and yet widely scattered.
Oh, hey, wife.
Dreams of a past life are now all gone. Though the cosmos stretches far and wide, as long as we hold each other in our thoughts, there will always be a chance for reunion.
She's so slay. I love her.
Before I leave Penacony, I'd like to take some time to look back.
Who knows who's been fanning? Blame is a pin on him with a dozen rumors going around.
Echoes of the past.
Bro acquired drip
Fade away.
and left Pinacone.
Follow me. To the stars! Should one desire to leave the stage for good, one must first step back onto the stage.
Have you ever thought about making them pay?
Oh, hey, Herta.
I'll see your presents. I ask you this.
Wait, so the real Herta's gonna show herself? Yo, redemption code. Boom. Y'all probably already seen it, so, you know. It'll be in the description like always. But, yeah, so does the real Herta just, like, reveal herself this update? That's crazy, bro. Why does she get involved? What's that about? I forgot I can't skip through this. Because it's not the live.
To do the introductions.
My head. So dizzy. Who am I? Where am I?
Oh, Albert. Once upon a time, you were the center of attention. You owned the mic, and the whole cosmos was at your feet. When your mic was on, even IPC execs had to make way for you.
I'm trying to remember something.
He put the hood on.
Who are you guys?
You even
I will say
forgot,
Sunday
huh?
got new drip, bro.
I'm
He drippy now.
Mark 7th.
Long time no see, everyone. I am Sunday.
Hello, everyone. I'm Pom Pom, conductor.
Finally,
of the
Pom
Past
Pom
Hills
doing
Class.
their job.
It's a pleasure to be a part of the special program.
Well, since Albert lost his memory, I'll be the host this time.
I feel
That way
like
I'll
Pom
get the
Pom is an
example.
Emanator, or like an Aeon.
I suddenly remember everything now.
It would make a lot of sense.
And whether or not your world
Pom Pom is the Aeon of
has the
Trailblaze.
concept of a week, good Monday, good Sunday, and good every day in between. Welcome to the version 2.7, a new venture on the 8th Dawn special program.
Oh? I see that Mr. Owlbert has recovered.
He even improved.
Actually, I think they're pronounced
Is
Eons.
that
I've
the
just been saying it
power
wrong
of
the whole time.
Valerie?
Stop. But keep going. This special program where I get to see everyone is what I look forward to the most every season. Some light amnesia is nothing compared to this show.
Aww. Come to think of it,
I think they were
it's
saying Eon,
really emotional to share the
even though I'm
stage
pretty sure
with
it's supposed to be
Mr.
Aeon, but
Sunday
like,
again.
whatever.
The performance in the Penacony Grand Theater still seems like just yesterday. I didn't realize it's been so long.
When did March 7th suddenly get so sentimental?
I'm not gonna lie, this update should have been
Normal
earlier.
for cute girls like me to get sentimental.
Why is singing here, bro?
Now, Mr. Sunday, you aren't gearing up to make headlines again, are you? But if you want to promote a 7-day weekend, I think I'd be down for that.
Oh, did you guys show that, see that,
Oh,
on
and
the
I also
JP
saw
side
you
of,
Ting Yoon in the
Twitter,
trailer.
Herta has more
You're in
likes than
such
both
a
Ting Yoon
gorgeous
and Sunday,
dress.
who Sunday was like
Really wonder
almost
what she went through.
getting like up there to be the
Now,
top.
March 7th,
They really love
let's get to
Herta.
those one at a
And
time.
valid. I like
First,
Herta.
Let's get
as well.
reacquainted with an old friend who's been out of the spotlight for a while.
Bro, sometimes I forget these characters be Harmony. I'm like, damn, animation kind of would have. Like, oh yeah, they're buffers.
Do you all remember at the end of version 2.3, the great Madam Jade rescued Sunday and gave him such kind and caring advice? Oh,
Bro's a simp.
child, go see what this world is truly
The great Madam Jade? Brother.
Mr. Sunday, aren't you gonna say anything? Why do I feel like that's not how
Sir.
things played out?
He's just telling the story from a different perspective. Perhaps what that Lady Bonajade said was true. Descend to the mortal realm and walk their lands. See what this world is truly like. That did change my perspective on Penacony and teach me a great deal. Remember, I am no longer the head of the Oak family, but a mere escaped fugitive.
Eek! Escaped? And you're just gonna walk around in broad daylight like that? Aren't you afraid of being caught by the family?
It seems Mr. Sunday was able to return to Penacony thanks to the secret aid of a Papeshi named One Week.
I see. So Mr. Sunday still had an ace up his sleeve?
I've lived in
What?
Penacony for so long, I still have some connections that are willing to look out for me once in a while.
Seems like your robe and hood are also there to conceal your identity.
Indeed, wise conductor. My original outfit stands out far too much. I need to disguise myself somewhat to avoid stirring up unnecessary troubles.
Oh. I thought it was because his original suit got made into the Sicardos Relived Ordeal Relic set. And he had to get a new outfit, because he's got no clothes
They
left.
even joke about it being made into a relic set.
Mr. Sunday,
I will say,
was once
he looks
bronze
better.
Melodia and spent years listening
But,
to others'
brother,
confessions,
that Halo,
and yet
you're gonna get
now an
seen.
escaped convict.
You're gonna get seen.
This must
I
be
like,
a
I don't,
brand new experience
I don't
for
know what you're
someone who used to be a high and mighty head of the family.
Oh, the crew totally knows how that feels.
I do love
All
his,
of
like,
us
Halo,
was
though.
once
That part's
plastered with
fire.
unwanted posters. But I'm
I love having, like,
Mr.
the, like,
Sunday's wanted
halos,
poster
like,
would
the
look
god
like.
rings, all that
The
stuff
family
on
most
characters.
likely did
It's
not make a
sick.
big show of this.
Like,
In order to
Zamasu
preserve
from
the
Dragon Ball, like,
dreamscape's
that's fire.
stability and avoid
Love that
arousing
stuff.
too much suspicion.
Raiden,
Wait,
Genshin.
no posters?
It's so fire.
Trust me, it's a very unique experience to collect wanted posters of yourself. Should I get someone to draw one for Mr. Sunday?
That would not be necessary.
I actually heard some strange rumors circulating around Penacony. Something like Mr. Sunday got hit by a car and is currently resting.
What?
And the culprit of this traffic accident ran away.
Well, what a strange rumor. There was no traffic accident. It was all about the power of, friendship. Let's get back to the previous topic. You won't be stirring up trouble in Penacony this time, right, Mr. Sunday?
Of course not. It's not just the Astral Express and Penacony
Okay.
that woke up from Anna's dream.
Like,
I woke up
I
too.
need, so, like, if you're this far into the video, tell me your
Blessings
thoughts
from
on
both
Sunday, because, like,
Harmony and
again,
Order.
I'm planning on
I will
hitting
not
him because he's a
pursue the
Harmony.
utopia of my
Um,
dreams as a mere
But,
mortal.
like,
I have returned to Penacony
he's
this
not that
time
crazy for me,
only
you know?
because I wish to complete
Design
the
or
final
character-wise.
performance before I
So
embark
I want to know what
on
y'all
a
thoughts
new
on Sunday
venture
are.
on the eighth dawn.
Seems like the version name has a deeper meaning.
Because, like, he does
this
got some
time.
trip now, but it's not like, I'm not, like, freaking out over it.
Then please experience the story for yourself in the game. And for more tidbits on
Also,
the
wait a minute, I
journey,
just realized the most
Sunday
recent
continues
follower is
some
Nihilism.
things, as well as the story of how he fell into so many paths
good
many
one.
times, but climbed back out every time. He'll show it all in the myriad Celestia trailer. Stay tuned.
Yay!
Stay
Mhm.
tuned.
Then
This thing's
let's have
50
a
minutes,
look at
holy.
how Sunday
And spend a whole hour here
performed.
yapping.
I am an imaginary character, following the path of harmony.
He's an imaginary character.
When
He's
using
not
my
real.
technique in the overworld, I will leave a halo that buffs my teammates. My skill causes one designated ally character and their summon to immediately take action and increases their damage dealt.
Yeah, finally, Jing Yuan
If
can be
an
good.
ally character has a summon, then the damage boost will be even higher. However, be aware that when Sunday uses his skill on ally characters following the path of harmony, they are not able to immediately take action.
March 7th. Don't you think those golden figures that
They
fly
did that
out
so you
when
couldn't,
Mr.
like,
Sunday
infinitely
flips his
pull
book
with
look kinda
Bronya
familiar?
and generate skill points.
I never thought that one
So
day
in case
I'd
if
see
you're trying to do
those
something
things
funny with,
on
like, Bronya,
our
that's why.
side.
They don't want you to
Using
infinite
my
pull.
ultimate, I shall spread my wings and regenerate energy for one ally character. That blessed character and their summon will become the Beatified for a number of my turns. Ally targets who have become the Beatified shall bear a halo and have their crit damage increased.
If Mr. Sunday can make summons immediately take action and bless them, can you do that with Miss Topaz's Numby?
Of course I can.
Then what about Lingsha's incense beast?
I can do that too.
Then can you do that to Albert as a summon of the special program?
If
Do it.
Mr. Owlbert doesn't mind the immediate
Action
increase to
advance.
his workload, then I suppose.
Action events, Albert.
Sitting right here.
But yeah, it's a pretty interesting ability to bring summons forward.
It's time to get reacquainted with Miss Ting Yoon. Or should
Oh,
I
yes, my
say,
wife.
Fugue.
It's Foog. She looks amazing. I will say it is a slightly off-putting having the pink tail with the brown hair. But I fuck with it. She got them 9 tails. By the way, my last video on her, I miscounted the tails because you can't see all of them, bro. She got 9 though. She'd be standing there with 6 and then boom, 9 tails. Yeah. They just appear, bro. She got like... Her tails just bloom.
I miss Miss Ting Yoon so much.
I
What is
love
Miss
Ting Yoon.
Ting Yoon in Penacony.
Well, that's
Yeah,
a
why the hell
long
is she here?
story. Miss Ting Yoon literally had one foot in the grave after her encounter with Fantelia.
That's crazy.
It's only thanks to the Genius Society's Madame Ron May that she regained a chance at life.
Madame
So
Ron
does
May
her...
is indeed a
Well, I
genius
know
in her
Ron
own
May
right,
brings her
sis.
to us.
Not long ago,
So, like-
Himiko and Welt met Miss Ting Yoon when they visited Madame Ron May, And we
Oh.
voluntarily took on the task to take Miss Ting-yun home.
That's the express crew for you.
Okay, well that's
Eager
how.
to help is
Okay.
basically our middle name.
However, Miss Ting-yun wanted to stop somewhere before reaching the Xianzhou, so she could calm her thoughts. It happened that the express needed to pick up supplies at Penacony, so she came with us.
I see. I am
Uh-huh.
curious,
All right.
however. What is worrying Miss Ting-yun?
I
Maybe it has something to do with this new name?
never mind.
Fugue?
I suppose the name Fugue combines both her regret of not having returned home for so long and her confusion regarding her current identity.
Miss Ting-yun doesn't need any help with daily life, but Pom-Pom often sees her spacing out on her own, like she's thinking about something really hard.
Indeed.
She lost her old self, guys.
After a close
I did a
brush
whole
with
like
death,
analysis of Fugue
It's easy to feel that you've become a completely different
before.
person.
Madame Ron
I'm not gonna
may
yap
have
about it
healed
here,
Miss
but yeah.
Ting-yun's body, but it looks like her spiritual wounds can only be healed by Miss Ting-yun herself.
Passenger March, you
I'm
and your
curious
great
about
trailblazer know Penacony inside and out.
first off her
So
lore,
can you
right?
two
But
take
then
Miss
also
Ting-yun for a
why
stroll to
Herta's
cheer her
here.
up?
So like does Herta have some
The conductor
involvement?
can't bear to see sad passengers.
Oh, that's right! Penacony, the planet of...
Because like Herta shows up in
festivities,
Penacony, right?
is
So
the place to get cheered up.
I am curious
You
about
can
like
definitely
why
take
that
Miss
that
Ting-yun
is.
around, get some good food, go on a shopping spree.
No problem. Leave it to us.
And for more details regarding how Miss Ting-yun made her way back, please stay tuned for Fugue's Myriad Celestia trailer.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Then let's talk about Fugue's abilities.
Fugue is a fire character, following the path of nihility. While she's on the field,
It's crazy how they made her a
allies
buffing
against
nihility.
broken enemies will additionally deal super break
Like
damage.
who decided this?
After using her skill, Fugue can increase an ally character's break effect and give them the Foxy and Prayer effect. At the same time, Fugue's own basic attack will become enhanced. When an ally character with Foxy and Prayer attacks, there's also a chance to reduce the enemy target's defense.
When using her ultimate, Fugue can deal fire damage to all enemies. And this attack ignores weakness types to reduce all enemies' toughness.
That is really nice.
Such gorgeous tails. Are there 9 of them?
Yes,
It
March.
appears Madame Ron May made some optimizations when resculpting Miss Ting-yun's body.
What do you mean
Fugue's
optimizations?
technique in the overworld
What the
can
fuck?
inflict daze on enemies in a set range.
What did you do to her?
Entering battle by attacking dazed enemies will advance Fugue's action and reduce the enemy target's defense.
Those Foxy and Tails are really captivating.
By the way, she can apply debuffs.
I just
Acheron
wanna
teammate.
Bury my face in Miss Ting-yun's tail. It looks so fluffy.
True, March. I feel you on that one.
The conductor will be upset again if we get fur all over the express.
Hey! No ruining the express's cleanliness.
By the way, I know she's Super Break, but she's actually just an Acheron teammate.
At version 2.7,
I'm telling you right now,
matters.
In
Her-
version 2.7
For free-to-play
have
Acheron
more
players, that's gonna be like their new
Trailblazers
best
can
team.
acquire
Like
the
low
limited
cost, that's gonna be like her new
5-star
best team.
character, Sunday.
You're gonna really want
The limited
Linksha though,
5-star
because
light
Linksha is gonna be the
tone
best one
around
to
the set
take advantage of
will
the
also
breaks,
have a boosted
or
drop.
Sunday, because Sunday's gonna be able to take advantage of the actions and get the attacks off, right? But if you use her ability to buff the sustain can therefore apply more debuffs, right?
Version
And you just
2.7
put, like, the,
second half warp event,
you put
Trailblazers
pearls on her,
acquire the limited 5-star
and then
character
she can
Fugue.
also apply debuff on her turn. So she'll apply debuff on her turn, and then every time the sustain acts, they'll apply a debuff, right? So it fixes any of the issues of having lack of stacks that the sustains would have, and gives you more stacks, right? And it fulfills the second nihility requirement. Because right now the second nihility is after Zhao Cho, it's like Pella, our Silver Wolf, right? But you're replacing that with capabilities of doing super break, right? And so assuming you can break the target, you're just gonna get more damage, right? And so it's actually gonna be really, really strong for Acheron, right? It's gonna allow a new team option that's gonna be pretty good. Granted, my Acheron is E2, but I'm still gonna show you guys like how it functions, right? And because the time is lining up, I think I can finally do that Zhao Cho video, and it's gonna be great because now there's gonna be a Ting Yun for me to test as well. So yeah, I should be able to get all of that out, right?
In the version 2.7 Trailblaze mission, a new venture on the 8th Dawn, Navigator Miss Himiko decides to go seek information about Amphorius just to be on the safe side. At the same time, the crew stops in Penacony for the last time in preparation for their departure.
Then what about Mr. Sunday?
Well, Mr. Sunday, he is caught by the crew right then and there when he goes out with 1 week. Isn't that a coincidence?
Seems like the robe and hood didn't do much.
I have to say that the express crew is
Sunday, Sunday,
exceptionally sharp.
Sunday.
Well, if you ask me, getting caught by the express crew isn't a bad thing. In the version 2.7 Trailblaze mission, Sunday's destiny will also
Oh, wait.
change based on the Trailblazer's decision.
Are they both involved into the main quest?
Trailblazer get to make a choice again?
I'm just now realizing that.
Well, as to what kind of story will unfold among the crew, Ting-Yun and Sunday, please see for yourselves in the version 2.7 Trailblaze mission. Ooh, don't forget, version 2.7 is the final version before.
Well, I guess
the
so
express.
because she joins us, right?
Next up, it is the epilogue to our holiday in Penacony, as well
Yeah,
as
okay.
the prologue.
Yeah, so
of the
Ting-Yun's
brand
with us
new
whenever we go there, so
story
yeah,
in
makes sense,
version
makes sense.
3.0.
Oh.
Wait, does that mean Ting-Yun just like fucks off like as soon as we enter Penacony?
Therefore, to ensure that everyone has a good experience with the story, this version has added a story recap function.
That's
Before
cool.
starting a new Trailblaze mission, you can select to review a summary of previous Trailblaze missions. For example, since you've experienced several Trailblaze continuances in a row between versions 2.4 and 2.6, you can use this function to recall your journey in Penacony before starting the version 2.7 Trailblaze
I love
mission.
Acheron. She's so cool. Domain expansion.
Next,
I'm gonna skip forward a little.
Amphorius, the Eternal Land, a place where even the Eon of the Trailblaze Akavili failed to reach.
Navigator Miss Himiko decides to go seek information about Amphorius just to be on the safe side. Gods may have cast down the flames of wisdom, but the fires of civilization are lit by humanity. Amphorius, through strife, rights of the
Amphorius.
intersection of 3 paths. It is a world where heroes across the land embark on the flame chase journey together.
Flame Chasers? Honkai Impact? I know somebody's gonna be like, what? I know there's gonna be one person, if they made like this far, they'd be like, oh, does he get the reference? I played Honkai Impact, guys. I'm familiar with them. Skip through the story though.
In the legends
There's a
beginning,
stuff behind
the
that.
world was
I'm not
pure
gonna explain it.
chaos. Then the gods cast down the core flames, and the titans were born within. 3 titans carved the heavens and earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands, and 3 guided calamity's gate. The titans blaze enlightened civilizations, and people of all realms thrived endlessly. But the golden age was fleeting, and from beyond the sky came the heretical black tide.
Oh.
Its gloom was darker than death itself, driving the titans to madness and the mortals to mutual war.
Aw, bro, that's kinda cringe. Could have worked with each other.
And a stain of blood consumed
One.
the light of dawn. As the gods waged war, the sun itself grew quiet in awe. A millennium of divine conflict left only a shattered world and an age of darkness.
Damn.
The core flames flickered and dimmed, and the age of the gods met its end. Golden blood fell to the ground as a distant prophecy resounded. Flow, golden blood, flow.
Bro, it's like Elden Ring.
Merge into a boiling river that flows to the heroic heirs of this world. Aglaya the Gold Weaver, you must gently caress the holy city's silken web and hearken to the sounds and voices of destiny. There shall be the 3-faced messenger traversing
Aglaya.
the myriad doors, bearing tidings to you from hundreds of worlds. Anaxagoras the Foolish has enough knowledge to refute
This guy looks
faith,
cool.
and to stir up a torrent capable of slaying gods.
Reminds me of Tingen,
Go
Demon
seek
Slayer.
the priest who severs dawn from dusk, and let the sky become the slumbering cot from which she wakes. Make him roar, mightiness the
Oh my god,
undying.
finally a good male, bro. Holy, bro. Here's the thing with like some of these gacha games. They suck at doing males. Star Rail does not. We get some good men. This is one of them.
Pierce the enemy's king with Crimnus' blood.
He looks sick. Problem is that, like, bro, I might have to skip him. Yo, fellas? Bro, fellas?
The enemy's king with Crimnus' blood. Set her in motion, Cypher of the fleet-footed.
Fellas, but they have some cake.
Command the frozen time to once again flame. And that servant of the Hand Shadow, the daughter of River Styx.
Wait,
If you
daughter of
grant
River
her the
Styx?
right to embrace, then even frozen death will sleep peacefully at her fingertips.
Okay. Okay, butterfly stuff. Yeah, alright.
You will hear the sound of the ocean's abyss reverberate.
Is that Eden? Is that Eden? Bro, that looks like Eden.
Through the storm, you will see outlanders from faraway realms visiting under the veil of gloom, until the journey's end, when the titans of old have all fallen, and the nameless new king ascends the throne alongside countless heroes, to embark on the grand mission of
It's Kevin.
deliverance.
Although Kevin's supposed to be dead, so like I don't know why he's there.
Where the sun shall etch the footprints of humanity. The children of humankind, known as the Chrysos As, shall pluck the gods' core flames, and once more uphold the world. The flame chase is a journey of constant loss.
I like how they're called
among
flame
which
chasers.
Even life itself holds little value.
Now this is interesting right here. I don't know what this could be like referring to. Now in Honkai Impact there was, I believe, 13 flame chasers. Now the one dude I can't really compare him to anything, but this one could be I think his name is Kalpas, whatever his name is. The Mad King, right? These two that could be Sealy and Verona, but like I don't know. I don't know. This one is too like far off. I'm not gonna lie. This is probably something completely different. This though could be Verona because we already do have Zila. So like, yeah, maybe. But I don't know about that
Therefore,
one.
we cast even
And then I've
ourselves
seen
into
people, because I've already seen this a little bit. I've seen people say this one could be Zila. I don't know honestly. I'd have to look at them because like, how many of these guys do we have actually? Hold on. Let me check back. Let me check back.
world.
I want to check.
Shall
So it's
the
1,
children of humankind,
3,
known as the Chrysos As,
4,
shall pluck the gods' core flames,
5,
and once more uphold the world.
6,
The flame chase is
7,
a journey of constant loss,
8, 9,
among which even life itself
10,
holds little value.
11,
Therefore,
12,
we cast even ourselves into the flame,
13 was Elysia. So,
only to inscribe
yeah,
the opening stroke.
oh wait, we can see. So this is the same character. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's the Necro girl. That's you. And wait, are you the same dude but a different color? That could be the fire guy. I'm not gonna lie.
In the poem of creation.
Where's my girl? I know she's here. I seen a screenshot, bro.
Most
Oh, hey,
heroes'
Herta.
journeys in the universe are just dice tosses they threw on a whim. Will your answer be any different, Amphorius?
She's fucking around.
Of course, this will be a romantic story like none
Oh,
that's
hey,
come
Alicia.
before. You think so too, right?
Bro, that's just... Listen, bro. I'm getting Elysia in better games. We're getting her in... It seems like we're getting her Honkai Star Rail, so better. Seems like we're getting her in ZZZ, so even better. So I'm getting what I want. I'm getting the character I like in better games. It's just that simple.
Right?
Anyways.
You think so too.
Welcome back, Elysia. I have to pull her up because this is the same, like, holy mistype. Wait, did you see that? Look. Daily Elysia, after much waiting. Yeah. If we look at her hairband, the shape of that, the shape of this, right? Her hairband, it's like the same thing. Like, obviously this one's bigger, but the two ribbons pointed directly up on her hair, pink hair, it's the same thing. It's like the same thing. Now listen, I think she fucks with the short hair. I think she fucks with the short hair. But yeah, Elysia, welcome back.
Right?
Now I will say, obviously this version of Elysia has some enhancements, but I do like the new one as well. Holy outfit. Anyways. Let's skip through this.
In this time is very special. Would anyone like to guess where we are?
Actually, speaking of which, let's open up the Honkai Impact Twitter.
But I don't remember having a car like this.
That's right. We are in the familiar.
Holy English, I cannot type.
This is really a car on the Express?
I'm pulling this up because I want to see. Yeah. Okay. So they did talk about the characters. Yeah. This is what I was looking for.
This party car has been here since completing the Trailblaze mission. The voyage continues. In other words,
we'll look at this in a
since the
second.
Trailblazer boarded the Express.
Well, hang on.
I'll do a separate video, actually.
You... the history fictionologist?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna speed this up.
Fine. Just treat it as if I lost my memory. Kind friends, could you please reintroduce this car to me?
Not to worry. Welcome, dear guests, to the Astral Express party car.
Here we have a spacious reception area, a cool-toned marble bar.
They talk so slow, it's like not even that big of a difference.
Backdrop, sharing a drink with the Express crew, or having some alone time next to the window is guaranteed to invoke the most profound thoughts.
There's a reason they talk slow, but like, you know.
Whoa. Wait, where did those stairs go up to?
Following the stairs upward, of course, lead to the
Actually, it's not even really that slow. It's more like
Besides, this room is such a
normal pace.
a storage room.
Did Marcia's amnesia get worse? This is also a room that's been there since completing the Trailblaze mission. The voyage continues.
But they are reading a script, right? So,
Even though
you know.
there was no extra passenger cabin room for the Trailblazer, we would never mistreat our youngest member.
They're told to do it a
After
certain
boarded
way.
the Express, the crew decided to give to them the second-floor storage room in the party car. Also, the largest room on the Express.
That's right. It was definitely not an oversight by the devs.
What? Am I wrong? Or is the world wrong?
All right, enough. Jim.
Dev oversight.
Trailblazer's room will finally be implemented in version 2.7. Thanks for waiting, everyone.
I told you this is a new feature. Well, now that I look at it, this room is pretty barren despite its size. There's not even a bed here. Is the Trailblazer gonna sleep in a cardboard box?
Of course not. In the version 2.7 event, Cosmic Home Decor Guide, the Trailblazer will renovate and furnish the barren storage room and make it a room of their own.
That sounds super fun. But renovating sounds pretty difficult. Where should we start?
Not to worry.
Renovations are
There's
difficult.
already set up a zoning plan for the Trailblazer.
That's right. The Trailblazer's room
But
is split into multiple zones, such as the
self-molding
bedroom and
resin.
bathroom. During the event, Trailblazers need to obtain furniture.
I'm talking about.
Funds acquired through completing duties and fill up the empty room.
Also,
Once complete, the Trailblazer suite will be
there's a
truly
ticket right there
luxurious,
for
enough to
a new
rival rooms in
character.
Pentagon. But what are these duties you speak of?
Who's the free character though? Please be Mose.
If you want furniture,
Holy, I
you
need a
to
free
help the
Mose.
Express do chores. Rewards come from hard work, and everyone needs to work together to maintain the Express.
That's true. We can't let Pom Pom do the sweeping on their own every day. So what exactly do we need to do?
Before each round of duties, the Trailblazer needs to put together a duty team and finish tasks together. Different team compositions will trigger different combo effects to help do chores more efficiently.
Trailblazers can use action cards to effectively plan out actions on the schedule and obtain corresponding work contribution value and funds. Sometimes you'll trigger different random events as you work, or create wonderful memories with different passengers.
Me building up a rep.
While we're on duty, can we slack off a little? just a little...
Haha! The conductor anticipated that some of you would slack off. Pom-Pom will be holding irregular dinner meetings during the duty period to evaluate the work contribution of those on duty. The evaluation results will affect how much funds the Trailblazer will receive.
However, the Trailblazer can also use various tactics and meeting abilities during the meeting to get the best score possible.
So properly attending meetings can get Pom-Pom to give us more pocket money. I'm so touched.
Hey! Pom-Pom heard that!
Well, the meeting's outcome is mostly based on the duties done. Besides, once you've got enough express funds...
That's crazy. We have to
Yep, if you work hard enough,
bargain
you get
against
all the
Pom
furniture you
Pom.
like.
I get such a feeling of accomplishment when I see the area getting filled up little by little.
Also, once you've completed renovating the zones in the room, you can unlock the conductor's new outfit.
Really? I can finally fulfill my
Yeah,
wish.
Pom Pom is the first character to get a new outfit.
Yes, Pom-Pom's coat room is on the party car's first floor.
Big
Trailblazer,
drip.
Feel free to give recommendations on the conductor's everyday outfits.
I can't wait. Can we get a preview of the room? Just for reference?
Not a problem. Close your eyes and open them. Now the Trailblazer has returned to their own room.
Ooh, I'm so tired after a whole day of trailblazing. The first thing to do, after putting on some slippers and in my room, is to have a lovely hot bath. Which bath salt should I use?
We can't get into the bath though.
I think it is a present left by Mr. Jiao Cho.
After finishing the bath, you can jump into the big
Wait, what? Never mind.
bed and enjoy some rest and relaxation.
You can also have a
What's
wonderful
this
time
hot
gaming
stuff? It's a
with-
present by Jiao Cho. Listen. I ain't making these jokes. I ain't making these jokes.
top-notch gaming hardware.
Whoa. Playing games here would be awesome.
The display area in the middle of the room will show the collectibles the Trailblazer has found
The
on
bug
various
just
worlds,
on my
and
face,
the
bro.
corresponding weapon for the current path. If you switch your path,
Ooh.
the weapon shown will also change. There's
Oh,
also
what,
a
bro?
tea
The
room for
spear's so
snacks,
cool, though.
drinks, and so glad. It's
Wait, does that mean Mem is gonna be in there?
What a cute cat burger.
Or is it the
I
pin?
feel like I could spend an entire day in such a comfy room.
Probably the
You
pin.
built this room through your own hard work. Of course you like it.
But no matter how comfy your home is, don't forget to go outside once in a while. Cause there are
Pause,
other
no.
version 2.7 waiting for you.
Indeed.
Wait,
the version
destruction
2.7 will clean the
mats.
frames. The Trailblazer will become Miss March's assistant
What the
photographer and head
fuck?
outside to take pictures with her.
Oh? What fired up March's enthusiasm for photography again?
Oh, look. The famed director, Mr. Rekka, is working with Paperfold University.
I know it's for
on a photography
Firefly, but
exhibition.
like,
Mr. Rekka has assigned various photography tasks with different themes. During the event, the Trailblazer and I will photograph suitable scenes together.
could have just made it in the Hildy mats, bro, or Harmony
Trailblazer
mats.
will
Like,
also
fucking
contain
hell.
special items during the photography sessions. You might get surprising photos by using them.
What kind of special items are there?
For example, Sparkle's kaleidoscope.
I feel like we might see something super scary through Director Sparkle's lens.
After completing Mr. Rekka's task, Trailblazers can use this chance to invite friends made during the journey, as well as members of the Express crew to take a group photo together.
Yay. My favorite part.
And now, there's a Divergent Universe update we'd like to bring to you. For this update, we've added some curios and weighted curios, as well as equations and
Nice,
random
nice.
occurrences.
That's right. In version 2.7, the save file from the Divergent Universe will also last longer. Instead of refreshing every
W
Monday, the
update.
save file will now reset whenever the Divergent Universe has a version update.
That way, the good save files that you've worked hard to get can last for even longer, and you can use them to extract planar ornaments.
Yup, and I heard that in version
W
3.0,
update.
there'll be some ways to raise synchronicity level faster in the Divergent universe, so you can unlock full synchronicity level rewards faster.
Now you can take your time and not worry about how you're going to grind for the rewards.
The Pure Fiction mode will also have an update.
It wasn't that bad of a grind.
Trailblazers will be able to experience the brand new grid mechanics.
Let me see. After the version 2.7 update, the different stage effects for each period will become different grit mechanics?
That's right. Activate grid mechanics in each battle to
Yeah,
rapidly
new
accumulate
Pure
grit.
Fiction, guys.
Cool. Characters will enter Surging Grit, getting powerful buffs that can help you defeat enemies faster. Apart from activating grit mechanics, defeating enemies can also accumulate grit value.
Moreover, during Surging Grit, the Trailblazer can also accumulate a certain amount of Resurging Tide through defeating enemy units. When Surging Grit ends and you return to Concordant Truce, the previously accumulated Resurging Tide will turn into Grit value, helping you to save up for the next Surging Grit.
So it's
Also,
like flashback, like
this
the
is a
Adventure
reminder
Time.
that you need to build your Herta and Himeko. You need to have these erudition units because
Also, apart from directly damaging enemy bosses, you can also reduce the boss's health by defeating non-boss enemies. And once you
that right there. So the key thing for this mode is that now I did talk about how this might be skewed for certain characters, or it might impact certain characters more than others, right? And again, there's gonna be a whole video. I probably will do a whole video on that specifically. But with the way that these new mechanics are gonna work, the boss itself is gonna be super tanky, and you're gonna have to mob kill to at the same time as damaging the boss to get the best effective clear, right? Because each enemy is going to be like 2% of the boss's health, so you have to kill like 50 enemies, right? Or you directly attack the boss, but it's going to have like over 8 million HP or like something like that. So like most characters are not going to be able to just straight up kill the boss. You're going to have to do some sort of AoE. Now here's the thing. With a character like Acheron, this is more of a buff for her because now there's going to be more enemies coming in and more stacks that she can gain. So Acheron's going to get better for a mode like this. Surprise, surprise, Acheron is insane, right? And obviously a character like Fei Xiao, if assuming you're constantly being attacked, right? So if let's say Fei Xiao was, and like these enemies are a perfect example. Let's say you don't like kill these dudes and just single target focus down the boss. You probably could do that with Fei Xiao, assuming you've got a Venturi on your team to help you build stacks by getting hit by these dudes. But of course, you have to remember action value matters a lot, and these guys will not get you all of your stacks enough to kill the boss. So it might be a little tricky for the follow-up team in some regards. If you don't have enough raw damage to outright kill the boss, because remember, you're going to have to go through 3 whole waves of Pure Fiction before you even get to the boss, right? So there's going to be a lot of like changes to team setups or certain setups are going to shine, or like, you know, different like strategies are going to shine for these stages, right? And it's going to depend a lot on the buffs as well, right? So we're gonna have to get a real good feel for this after testing stuff out, and that once it actually comes out. But yeah, there's a lot of things that are going to change, and characters are going to get better, and some characters are going to get worse for this. And that's why you want to make sure you have your AoE characters leveled up, because if you can attack the boss and kill the mobs at the same time, well, you can, if you kill all the mobs at once, right? That's 8% of the boss's HP, right? Or however much it is. So yeah, definitely gonna want to make sure you do that, right? So yeah. And here's the thing, like what I said about the Fei Xiao thing, that's not saying that she's bad. I'm just saying that's like the team might have some issues in some matchups because you can't get enough attacks off for her to kill, right? And here's another thing, realistically, if you do have them all built for damage, so like Aventurine, Topaz, and her, you can just kill the mobs. So like you could just mob clear, like Topaz could probably one-shot one of them, right? Fei Xiao the other, and like so on and so on. So like you probably, and like you ult whenever the boss is, like whenever you can, right? So like there's probably definitely ways for you to get it done by just mob killing and attacking the boss 100%, right? But you'll have to retarget with Topaz to get that done, and so on, right? Like there's ways to do it, I'd imagine, but I'm just saying it's like some characters, not her, but like some characters will suffer a little bit from these changes depending on like what the buffs are and, you know, all that stuff. Again, there's gonna be a lot that goes on.
Also,
Yeah.
the new non-boss enemies allow us to trigger grit mechanics faster and enter surging grit earlier.
Again, there's gonna be some nuance to it.
2.7. The highest quick clear floor in the Forgotten Hall will be adjusted from floor 7 to 9.
This is a W change. W change. W change.
Of course! Just like how you could get 7 floors worth of rewards by clearing floor 7. In version 2.7, we will also be reducing the size of the game client file, helping Trailblazers reduce the amount of storage needed on their device. There will be an
This is
option
also
to
W
delete
change.
on mobile clients, so you can delete some audio and graphics you've already experienced to save storage space.
Optimizations to the game.
Can't have too many files on my device.
Last but not least, it's the new version content we are all familiar with. Firstly, the beloved ever-constant gift of honesty will be arriving in version 2.7
Yep.
as always.
Yes.
The Planner Fissure and Realm of the Strange events will also return. Complete them to get double
Huge.
And now, it's time for a short break. The program will resume in just a few moments.
I've seen some like juicy stuff, so we're gonna look at it. We're gonna look at it. Gotta speed this shit up, bro.
Welcome back. Like we've mentioned before, we're about to head to version 3.0. The devs would like to use this special program to preview some important information about future versions. Firstly, we will be implementing a new path, the Path of Remembrance, in version 3.
New path.
Some of the new friends the Trailblazer will meet at Emporius will walk the Path of Remembrance.
We already talked about
What
this.
kind of special mechanics does this path have?
Characters walking the Path of Remembrance have summons called Memo Sprites. Different Memo Sprites have various specialties and can take on different duties in battle.
Yeah, so every Remembrance character has a summon.
Memo Sprites will also become reliable on-field teammates fighting beside you.
This blind cutie is shielded too.
That's true. Feels like battles will be very different after this.
Seems like the new
Oh,
version of the
so
Trailblazers will also
Aventurine's
return.
shield
The
does
Trailblazers
affect
mission
it.
will be Remembrance. So that cutie just now is the Trailblazers.
Good to know.
Yep. Version 3.0 will also add trace materials for the Path of Remembrance. As a spoiler, there will not be any new trace materials for other paths anytime soon. We'll be sure to tell you in advance when there are new materials. And there's another piece of news. The relic system will also be updated in version 3.0.
I'm gonna bust.
Self-modeling resins to set a relic's
I'm
state.
gonna
In
bust.
version 3.0, you will be able to set a relic's
I'm
state
gonna
and
bust, bro.
subsidiary stats using specific items when synthesizing new pieces.
Oh,
Holy
can you elaborate on
Star
that,
Rail.
Robert?
I'm gonna
You can
glaze
use
Star Rail
the
so hard.
new item, Wishful resin, on top of
W
the
game.
self-modeling resin to simultaneously set a relic's
None of the other games compared to this. W. Clip that out of context. Bro, finally, I can be freed from the shackles of the wind domain. I'll never have to touch that garbage domain again. Nobody uses the ice sets anymore. Nobody uses the speed set unless you're speed tuning, or the wind set unless you're speed tuning. I can finally be free. I can craft all the speed gear I want for my sparkle and be done with it. Also, why does this one cost 4? I just, dude, listen. I'm gonna sit there, craft 5 chest plates with speed, and we're rolling it, bro. Give me like 12 speed on the chest plate. I'm set, okay? I'm so close to having like the perfect sparkle build. But the game hates me. I had to stop farming it because I had to farm with Aventurine. I had to farm at Tingyu. I'm gonna crash out.
And substats. You can also convert self-modeling resin into wishful resin.
Huh? Doesn't that mean the trail?
Wait, I can convert it? Anyways, I need to start farming up Sunday and Tingyun, bro. I don't have their mats. You know, I've been farming with Venturine, and I'm cooked. I'm cooked.
Trailblazer needs to save up their self-modeling resins?
How I wish we could get more wishful resin.
The exact details will be released in official announcements after this special program is aired. Remember,
Okay.
save your self-modeling resin.
I'll have to check Lab.
Use it after reading the announcement. In addition, version 3.0 also introduces a chance for you to redistribute a relic's subsidiary stats enhancements for fully enhanced gold rarity relics only. These changes will be explained.
Yeah, I'm gonna bust. Because here's the thing. This means you only ever have to get a 4-liner of good stats. This also means all my deleted relics I should have kept. Now, listen, there's no way we could have known about this. But there can be some real good stuff going on here. The number of enhancements for rolled relics is random and undetermined. The content above should be seen as instruction examples, not represent the actual in-game situation.
In more detail in the future. As for now, please enjoy the epilogue of your Penacony vacation to its fullest.
Oh, yay!
All right, that brings us to the end of this episode. It's time to say
Wait, Mr. Albert! Pom-Pom found something in the storage boxes when clearing out the room for the Trailblazer. It's something everyone will definitely be interested in. I'll go get it right now! Bean soda, spring water, soul glad, trick snacks, cusper wraps. Coming through, tucking your rings and tails.
Whoa, so many delicious snacks. Oh, thank you, Conductor.
Oh, not these. Here, it's this one.
Oh, is that a 5-star selection ticket for regular 5-star characters? After the version 2.7 update and until version 3.2
Yeah.
ends, Trailblazers can claim Gift of the Express and obtain one
3
regular
5-star
5-star
boys.
character of
Get your
choice.
Himikos. Everybody get your Himikos. Wrap it up.
Let us thank the conductor for their generosity.
Just to clarify, the conductor simply found this ticket in the gift box. No one knows who put it there.
Looking back on our journey in Penacony, I feel like I only checked into the Reverie yesterday.
But the trailblazing expedition never ends. Old friends and new friends. Let's all set off together and keep fighting side by side.
Thank you, Trailblazers, for your unending support throughout this journey. And now, the version 2.7 special programming.
Why don't we take a group photo together, conductor?
Sure. Passengers, gather around.
Hold on, let me do a pose. 3, 2, 1, venture!
Urcha looks really good. So yeah, that's the special program. Like, subscribe, check me out on Twitch. And time for the next video. You know? Yeah. Any questions, all this stuff? Down below.